Hello and welcome back to A Million Bucks Style. I hope you guys are doing fabulous. After sharing everything to do with bags in my previous video, today we're talking about all things shoes. But I'm not here to just show you what all shoes I have in my collection. Today's video is going to be a lot more. I'm sharing my best tips on how to find the right pair for your lifestyle, how to choose styles that actually look good, how to take care of them and store them, and how to understand whether they're going to be comfortable or not even before they arrive at your doorstep. I'll be talking about flats, kitten heels, wedges, shoes that you can wear with Indian outfits, and office wear shoes. Basically the shoes that I wear most often with Indian as well as Western outfits. You won't see sneakers or closed-toe shoes here because at this point of time I'm not wearing closed-toe shoes. Maybe I'll do another video on gym wear and sneakers. That deserves a separate video. But by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what kind of pairs to pick for yourself that not only look good but feel amazing and work across occasions. So without further ado, let's get started with the video where I'll share some tips and tricks as we go along. Tip number 1, match your lifestyle needs. Before buying a pair of shoes, think about where you spend most amount of your time. Is it office? Is it running daily errands? Is it going to events? For everyday wear, where you're walking too much, you need shoes that are either flats with good cushioning, or you can also go ahead and add wedges to your collection. For events and the office, kitten heels give you that elegant lift without killing your heels. And they look great with trousers, dresses, kurta sets, everything. And for those short statement making moments where you're just sitting around, you're not walking too much, a beautiful pair of high heels is totally worth it. So let me take you through these categories, which include flats, wedges, kitten heels, as well as statement making heels. But before we get started, let me tell you, some of these shoes might be available and still in stock, which you'll find both in the product tab as well as in the description. But a lot of them might also be sold out, so don't you worry. I have created a massive wish list of all the shoes I think you guys are going to love and are also in stock. So make sure that you check out the wish list right under the description of this video. I've spent days, not hours, creating this list, making sure these are tried and tested brands that I've bought from before, so I know that the quality is really good. You are not going to regret adding them in your wardrobe. And I did the same thing with bags also. I hope you guys found it very useful. So the first pair is a pair of flats from the brand Masten Harbor, and trust me, I'm going to go wash my hands right after this video because I'm going to be touching the sole. This one is a brand new pair, just out of the box, so it hasn't touched the floor as yet. But when I tried it on, I fell in love with it. It is super comfortable, And you'll see a pattern in almost all my shoes. Most of my flats have embellishments because I don't like wearing boring flats. Now, that's my vibe. That's something that I enjoy wearing. But you do you. You can easily wear whatever you enjoy wearing. I feel that a bejeweled or a embellished pair of flat completely elevates your outfit, and these are basically pieces of jewelry for your feet. It has a beautiful beige color, so it's universally flattering. It'll work with a lot of your dresses, your kurta sets, your jeans, shorts, whatever you're wearing. They look really nice. And even if you were to wear a pair of white t-shirt and blue denims and you throw these on, it'll look gorgeous and it will instantly elevate your outfit. Now it comes with a very thick cushion, so I know for a fact that these are very comfortable. And I like minimal flats. I don't like things that cover the entire shoe. They cut your feet into half and you look shorter. I like minimal flats because they tend to look as if you have long, lean legs and give the illusion of height. So that's one tip that I keep in mind when I'm buying a pair of shoes. I also like the fact that it has a little height right here. There's a little heel, which basically allows you to wear it comfortably for a long period of time, because if it's completely flat, unless you are flat-footed, you would not find it very comfortable. So I have an arch in my feet and I like wearing a little bit of heel always, even during my pregnancy. I have worn heels throughout my pregnancy and I have loved it. These are very comfortable, very affordable. I don't think I paid more than 1,000 rupees for these, so you'll find them in the product tab as well as in the description below. Next, I'm going to talk about wedges that you can wear and feel comfortable in for a long period of time. If you've been watching my channel for a long period of time, you know about my 20 dresses wedges, which have gone out of stock. They are not coming back in stock anytime soon because it's been, what, 4 months since I've been looking for them and I have given up on them. So I bought a new pair of wedges, which are equally comfortable, if not more comfortable. These are gorgeous cork wedges from the brand Dressberry. This is what it looks like. It has a cork finish, which is neutral, transparent straps, so it's literally going to go with everything that you wear. Very thick and comfortable heel. So this heel literally is only 2 inches because you have a flat form in the front. Cushiony, which is great for comfort. You'll be able to wear this for a long period of time. I like the gripping on the sole as well, and it's minimal. And this is a neutral pair, so you'll be able to wear this with almost everything. Now here's another tip. The trick to wearing a bulky pair of shoes such as this is that you cover it up with your trousers or your dress. You can wear long flowy skirts and this pair, it'll look beautiful. You can wear this with bell bottoms and wide leg jeans, as long as the jeans is actually covering almost half of the heel here, they'll look beautiful. Don't wear skinny jeans, straight fit jeans, or anything that basically makes the shoe as the highlight. While these are very comfortable, they're also very bulky. So you want to make sure that you're wearing wide leg, flowy pants, kurta sets with wide leg trousers. You know, those kind of bottoms will look really good with this pair. Try and balance the proportion out. If you're wearing something bulky, try and cover it up with fabric, and that's the thought that you should have in mind. So these are from Dressberry, and you'll find the link in the description box below. It also comes in a white and a black, if I'm not wrong, and I'll link all of them in the description box below. Also very affordable. Now on to Kitten Heels, and this pair is an old one. I think it's now completely sold out, so I'm going to link a dupe for you guys. This one is from Metro. I bought this a few months ago, and of course I talked about it, and it's now sold out. But it has 1.5 inch heel, which is super comfortable. A neutral color, very beautiful and very comfortable pair. Has cushioning, has a very nice oval toe, almost pointed toe, and a neutral color because it literally works with everything that you wear, including black. Whether you're wearing pink, purple, yellow, blue, green, doesn't matter. This pair is going to look really good and complement all colors because it's a neutral. And I have a lot of neutrals. So white, beige, cream, brown, tan, all of these colors are neutrals. And you saw that pattern in my bag video, and now you'll see the same pattern in my shoes video as well, because I feel like these are complementing colors. You don't need to think twice before adding them in your wardrobe because they'll complement everything that you have already. So these are now sold out. I'm going to find a dupe and link it in the description box below. But trust me, just like I found these, I have also found others. I'm not buying too many shoes right now because my size is changing. Hence, I didn't want to add a new pair just to show it to you. I mean, what's the point, right? But I love the quality of Metro, and you will find similar high quality pieces at affordable price points in my description as well. Don't forget to check it out. Now onto a pair of statement high heels that will kill your feet if you walk in them too much, but they look really elegant if you're just sitting and having a meal when you're going to a restaurant, because you're not really doing a lot of walking, right? So here's a pair from Mango. This is what it looks like. It's an old pair, minimal strap, high heels. These are about 3 inch high heel. I think 3 inch pair, I've drawn the line. I don't think I can go beyond 3 inches now, because I don't find anything higher than that super comfortable. So you find your comfort level and go with it. If 2 inches is your comfort level, just wear 2 inch heel. If 1 inch is your comfort level, wear 1 inch heel. I found 3.5 inches is perfect for me, and I quite like it. Now, if you've noticed, I wear a lot of minimal heels because I'm only 5'2". I need my heels to make sure that they are elongating my frame and not making me look stump. Hence, I opt for minimal straps or embellishments on my heels. And these I find super comfortable. They look great with lots of blues and reds and anything which has a little bit of cool tone. They look great. I wish I had bought them in gold as well. They didn't have it in gold, but those two would have made for my capsule wardrobe, and I wouldn't have needed any other party heel They're absolutely stunning. I will try and find something similar which has a minimal design which is perfect for you to wear when you are attending a special occasion where you're not walking too much. Although I find these very comfortable, I can walk in them for hours without complaining, but they are dangerous in pregnancy, so I don't wear them very often. And yeah, very good quality. Of course, Mango makes very good heels and I quite like them. You'll find the dupe in the description box below. Don't forget to check it out. Now, my next tip would be to look for versatility when you're buying shoes. Find something that will work with both Indian as well as Western wear. Neutral tones like tan, beige, metallics, these are my secret weapon when it comes to finding a pair that works with almost everything, be it a kurta set, a sari, a dress, or even pair of jeans. But instead of going for heavily ornate ones, I like styles that have just enough detail that they go with Western outfits as well. Because when you're wearing something as casual as a pair of white t-shirt and a skirt, a printed cotton skirt which flows beautifully, you want a pair that looks like it belongs to the look. And the same pair can also work with a beautifully embellished quad set. That is the trick. So let me share some options that will give you an idea of what I'm talking about. For instance, these subtle gold heels from the brand Roshia. You've seen this on my channel plenty number of times. This is what it looks like. It's absolutely gorgeous with a semi-square toe, a beautiful flat heel. So it's not pointy, it's 2 inches and it's very comfortable. I love wearing these heels. They're very comfortable and they also look elegant with both Indian as well as Western outfits. Now, they also come in a beautiful beige, black, and this lovely muted gold. And I went with a muted gold color because it almost passes on as a neutral, and you can wear this with simple outfits such as a white dress, right? It looks stunning. It has nice cushioning, a very beautiful arch, and that's what makes it very comfortable. The other thing that you'll notice is all of my heels specifically have the same color or fabric or leather on the heel. They're not of different tones. Unless they are metallics, I only opt for something that is cohesive from head to toe. So basically the same leather or fabric or whatever is on the top will be on the heels. That makes it look a lot more luxurious. So even if you're spending 3,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees on a pair of heels, it should look like premium and not something that you bought from a Sarojini or a Lajpat or, you know what I mean, like a street market. No offense if your budget doesn't allow and you're buying shoes that you can actually find from these places and you think they are comfortable, by all means go ahead and buy them. I have realized over the years that whenever I buy shoes from the ready wala, say for example GK Market, I used to enjoy buying from the GK Market very often. I used to never wear those shoes because they were super uncomfortable. They didn't have any cushioning. They used to give me shoe bites. Something or the other would always poke. So I stopped buying from them and now I'm very particular about shoes. Yeah. So even though I am buying shoes that are affordable, I don't compromise on quality. Ever. Because you can actually face a lot of back issues if you're buying the wrong shoe. It's a fact. Okay, so that was one pair. The other kind of pair that I want to talk about, which will go with both Indian as well as Western outfits, is a clear metallic pair. For instance, this pair of block heel, it's a T-strap heel from the brand Kitten Heels. It is super comfortable. Look at the block heel. It has a metallic color, almost like a gunmetal. And this is the kind of pair that will work with both Indian and Western. You can wear this with anything that has a metallic cool tone and make it work. The sole is quite sturdy. You want your soles to have a little bit of pattern so they are not slippery. None of these shoes are slippery. They all have good cushioning, which is very important. And a T-strap or a minimal strap always elongates your frame. So that's one thing you'll find as a pattern in all the shoes that I have. Let me show you another shoe in this category, and I know for a fact that it's sold out because I think I was the last one to buy. It might be available in black. You'll find the link in the product tab. These are from Clog London. These are neutral wedges that I recently bought. Now look at the kind of heel. This will remind you of the wedges that I bought from Dressberry, right? I find them very comfortable and they're neutral. It has a thick strap, but because it's a neutral color, it's a nude color, it's almost going to give the illusion of never-ending legs, which is what we want, right? So you know the kind of pattern that I'm talking about? You'll always see these patterns in all my shoes. They might all look the same sometimes. It doesn't matter. They work for me. So finding things that work for you and offer you comfort is very important. Now, I don't have narrow feet or wide feet. My foot size is basically somewhere in the middle, so I can wear both open toe as well as closed toe very comfortably. But if you're someone who has wide feet, you will find strappy shoes, or you'll find thong style strap a lot more comfortable. So something like this will eventually stretch the leather right here, the cover, but it's not going to be comfortable in the first go. So when you're buying shoes, you should opt for thicker straps like the ones that I showed you in the Dressberry wedges. Those you'll find very comfortable. I'll show you another pair. A pair like this you'll find very comfortable. They have a thong style heel. It's a Kolhapuri dupe. This is from Inc 5, super comfortable. I love how this can work really well with all my Indian outfits as well as Western outfits. Now, if you've noticed, the heel is slightly different, right? It's not the same color, but it works because it's a metallic, right? That's why it works. If the color didn't match and they were trying to match it, that's a sign of poor quality or cheap quality. So you want to avoid that. These are super, super comfortable. I'll see if they are still in stock. Bought them from Inc 5 a month ago and I absolutely love them. Beautiful is the word. The other kind of flats that work with both Indian and Western are embellished flats. Let me show you. Now here's a pair. This one is from Metro again. You've seen this on me multiple number of times, I know. This is almost 1.5 years old. Bought them about 1.5 years ago. And they were available in black as well as beige. I opted for the beige one and I love them. These are one of my favorite flats ever. I love pearl embellishments. I love gold studs on my shoes. I even like acrylic straps. So you'll find a lot of these in my collection. These are now out of stock, but I have found something similar on Kai, which I will link in the description box below for your reference. So these kind of shoes work really, really well with both Indian and Western. So you want versatility when it comes to shoes so that you're not buying for every occasion separately, unless that's your job. My next tip revolves around the color and choice of finish in your shoe. A metallic gold or a silver is an absolute must-have in any wardrobe. Whether you wear Indian wear or not, you need these in your wardrobe. Any place where you're going an extra mile as far as your outfit is concerned or your jewelry is concerned, you also need a pair that complements the outfit equally. It even has the power to elevate a simple solid black dress. Pastels are perfect for those summer days and blacks work really well in the evening. For instance, let me show you 2 pairs that will give you an idea of what I'm talking about. This particular pair of thong style kitten heel is from the brand Monroe. This is what it looks like. These are the heels. It is a kitten heel with a thick heel, 2 inches, kitten style, but can you see the strap? It has a metallic shine to it, right? Now, these work really well when you are wearing a beautiful dress and you want a pair of heel that is not only comfortable but also offers that beautiful shine I'm talking about, right? It's solid, it's almost as good as skin tone, and it will instantly make you feel a lot more taller than you are because it gives you never-ending illusion of legs. These are from Monroe. They are not in stock, unfortunately, but there are a lot of beautiful thong style heels that I have seen on Myntra and I have put them in my wish list. Don't forget to check them out. Now, speaking of black heels, I literally have just 1 pair that I wear and you guys know which one I'm talking about. If you've been on my channel for a long period of time, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about my Iridani heels. You know how old these heels are? Ladies, these are almost 5 years old and I have worn them a lot. I took them with me to Paris and I was literally walking around in the streets for like almost 18,000 steps I've done in this pair. 18,000 steps. And I didn't complain. Minimal straps that don't dig into your skin. I didn't get any shoe bites, and that's when I realized that these are my favorite pair. I bought 2 of them because I realized that if this goes out of stock, I'll be very disappointed. I do that. I do that with my bags also. I do that with my accessories because if I like something, I'm like, I've got to have them. Never have I ever complained about them. Never did I ever get them fixed by a cobbler. Nothing. I just love them. They have a beautiful block heel, 2 minimal straps and super, super comfortable. So this kind of heel works not only during the daytime but also in the nighttime and will give you a sleek finish no matter what you're wearing. Now, speaking of iridani, I also have a pair. It's an old one, but because it's white, it looks even dirtier. A pair of thong style white heels. So I have a nice metallic pink, which is almost a neutral. I have a black and I have a white. And these are Kitten Heels, very comfortable, worn them to death. You've seen me wear this very often because they work really well with my dresses. If you're wearing a lighter color dress like I am wearing right now, I wear a pair of these white heels, they will look great. And you need to find your comfort level. Are you more comfortable wearing thong style heels, or you're comfortable wearing strappy heels? Choose what works for you and then buy those kind of heels, but always make sure that the heel size is something that you have tried and tested before. So I love block heels. I love kitten heels. These are the two kinds of heels I absolutely love. And of course, wedges. Who doesn't love wedges? Now, my next tip is in conjunction to what I've been talking about all this while, straps. Straps equals comfort, and that is something that you have to keep in mind when you're buying a pair of shoes for yourself. Minimal strap heels where you just slide into them and you're good to go is my vibe. Those are the kind of flats I like to wear. No longer do I wear anything that is strapped around my ankles or strapped around the back of my ankles. I used to wear them, but I realized that I always used to gravitate towards things that I could just easily slip in and out of, because not only is it easy to wear, they're also easy to take off, and they don't make you look stump or make you look shorter. They look beautiful, no doubt about it, and I have quite a few of them. But just for convenience sake, I have started to buy a lot of slip in and slip out kind of a heel. While thicker straps can give you stability, they can also end up cutting your legs in various places, and you don't want that. And as far as comfort is concerned, I've talked about this already. Always try and feel whether they have cushioning as far as the insole is concerned. Find block heels that are very comfortable. Kitten heels are very comfortable. A smaller heel will always be comfortable. Wedges are very comfortable. For instance, let me show you one pair. So I recently bought these. These are from the brand Munro. Munro does very good heels. This is what it looks like. A square toe, thick strap, white and beige. Look at that heel. It's so beautiful. These heels are very comfortable. I was surprised how comfortable they are. I absolutely love them, and like I said, I go for a lot of neutrals, right? So a beige or a white is something that you'll find a lot in my wardrobe because they go with almost everything. I could literally be wearing a black dress and wearing these heels and make it work. So these are still in stock. You'll find them in the description as well as the product tab. They are not very expensive. Go ahead and buy them. You will love them. You're also available in a beautiful burgundy. So yeah, choose the color that works well for your lifestyle and your color choices. Look at what you have in your wardrobe already, what is missing, and go ahead and buy them. They also have a very nice cushioned insole, which is lovely. One of my favorite buys in recent times. Now, here's a tip not a lot of people know about, and this is something that I have realized over a period of time, and this is now science-backed as well. To understand the fit and comfort level of your shoes, try them on towards the end of the night. Once you've done with your whole day and you are just about to go to bed, that is when you should try your shoes, because at that point of time your heels or your feet are going to be slightly swollen, and that is when you're going to get the most realistic fit of your shoe. Walk around on different surfaces if you can, not just on carpeted area or wooden flooring, whatever is available to you. And trust me, if a shoe pinches or pokes when you wear it for the first time, chances are it's only going to get worse. So don't try to force it. A pair of shoes that might be comfortable for me may or may not be comfortable for you. So always buy when you've already tried. And Myntra allows you to do that because they have 7 to 14-day return policy. I do that all the time. In fact, I buy 2 sizes to see which one fits me the best and keep the one that fits me the best. And here's another tip that I have addressed before, and you guys know about this, and it's more of a trait that I have. If I like something, I will end up buying it in 2 pieces. The same piece twice. For instance, I did that with my 20 dresses wedges. I loved them so much that I ended up buying 2 of them. So this one, once it's completely worn out, up to it's been 2 years I've been wearing it and it's still not worn out completely. But once it's completely worn out, I will pull out a new pair and I will have them and I will cherish them. Yeah. Love that. I did the same thing with my Mochi flat sandals. Mochi has very good flats and heels. Super, super comfortable. These are in tan, a beautiful pair. These were the only pair that I traveled with when I went to Tamil Nadu. And my God, I loved them. They have a lot of cushioning, a little bit of heel height, a gorgeous front with embellished details, and an elastic so that it moves with you. So many things about this is just absolutely wonderful. This one is still in stock and is available in this beautiful tan as well as a black. So go ahead and buy it. If there's one pair I would urge you to buy, it would be this. You will not regret it. And my last tip is where I address special occasion shoes and differentiating them from everyday shoes. I like keeping a few pairs of shoes, especially for festive occasions and Indian wear, such as Diwali, any weddings that I'm attending, Karwa Chauth, etc., because I feel like those need to be separate from your daily wear. And that is when you can go all out. Think about embellished wedges that offer comfort as well as class. I absolutely love them. They are perfect wedding or special occasion shoes because not only are they comfortable, but they also elevate an ornate outfit that you're wearing or your jewelry. And more often than not, most of these gatherings happen in a garden area where your heels are digging in and you're walking too much or you're dancing too much. You want a pair of heels that are comfortable. And there's nothing more comfortable than a pair of wedges. Let me show you two of them in two different colors. That'll give you an idea. First one is a muted gold one, which is from the brand Metro. This is what it looks like. I bought them recently. They match my nail paint so well. So can you see how comfortable they look? By just the looks of it, you know that they are comfortable, right? They have a thick front, which is very, very nice. A super cushiony insole, love that. And they look beautiful when worn with Indian outfits. You can wear them under lehengas, churidars, salwars, quad sets, straight fit pants, everything, and they look beautiful. They are currently in stock and they look absolutely beautiful. A must have in my opinion if you're in the market to buy a pair to go with your Indian outfits. And last but not the least is a pair of shoe, which is also a recent purchase, but a wedge kolhapuri. Who would have thought that existed? Look at that. These are from Anuk. I recently bought them and I knew I needed a silver pair, but I also knew that I wanted something which is not like silver. This goes with almost everything, even if it has a tinge of gold in it. Looks so stunning, kolhapuri style, comfortable because of the heels, a lot of cushioning. And I've tried shoes from Anuk and I have loved the quality. The quality of Anuk shoes and the price point that they retail at, match made in heaven. These will go very well with my Indian outfits and are class apart. But for my everyday wear, you know that I stick to a small selection of neutral shoes that go with almost everything. You can wear them with Indian, Western, whatever you're wearing. And unless you find a pair of shoe that you wear every single day and constantly taking it out, you don't need to buy two of them. If you find a pair that you feel, yaar, ye to main roz hi pehen rahi hu, then you know you will want to buy two of them. So yeah, don't go mad like me, going ahead and buying two pairs of the same shoe. I don't do that with all my shoes, but I know that these are the pairs that I wear almost every day, and hence I need to make sure that I have two of them. So there are only three pairs that I have bought two of and kept them in my storage. One is the Iridani black pair, second is 20 dresses, wedges, the acrylic strap wedges that I absolutely love. And now that they're sold out, I don't regret adding two of them in my wardrobe. And the Mochi flats. Love them. But before I let you go, here is one last trick that I want to share with you, and that's about storage. How do you store your shoes to make sure that you are increasing their shelf life? I'm going to show you a pair which is not a part of my high street collection. It is a part of my luxury wear. A lot of you guys may not know. I was actually heading marketing for a luxury brand in India called Salvatore Ferragamo for about 7 years before I started my content creation journey. And at that point of time, I bought a lot of shoes. When I say a lot, I have 40 pairs of shoes from Ferragamo. And I think I know a thing or two about shoes and accessories. So yeah, you can completely trust me when it comes to these things. And during this job is where I learned this trick. Always save the shoe box your shoes come in. So this is a red box, a classic Ferragamo red box. But you can tell what's inside. Can you tell what's inside? Yes, because there is a picture attached to it. And this is how I store it in my huge credenza that I have, where I store almost all my shoes in boxes. All my shoes are literally stored in boxes except for sneakers. My sneakers, they're bulky, so I keep them in felts. But yeah, you just take a printout, a color printout if possible. Otherwise, you don't have to take out a color printout, a regular printout. And because I buy all my shoes online, I can always take a screenshot of the picture and save it, take a printout when I can, paste it on the box, and I know exactly what's inside the box. So whenever I need to take it out or I have to ask my help to take a pair of shoe out, she knows exactly what I'm talking about. The other thing is stuffing. How do you make sure that you are stuffing your shoes correctly? Now, a lot of shoes come with stuffing already, and that's something that helps in making sure that you retain its shape and size. Always wipe your shoes with a damp cloth if they're dirty and they have mud on it. Otherwise, just a dry cloth before you store them in the box again. This is what the shoe looks like. It's a beautiful pair. I've always kept the stuffing inside, and it comes with a bag that the shoe goes in. But even if you just stuff it with the paper stuffing that it comes with, that's more than enough. And this is how it's going to look inside. The heels are not touching each other, the shoes are not touching each other, there's enough space and gap for them to breathe on their own. So ventilation is very important. But then again, ladies, everybody's lifestyle, everybody's house and the amount of space they have is different. So you do you. If you think that Manmeet, storing shoes in boxes occupies a lot of space, I don't have that kind of space, don't you worry about it. Buy something that can go behind your bathroom door or your bedroom door. So it's basically clear packages in which your shoes go. I've seen this on IKEA, so you guys can buy them from IKEA or Amazon. And the other way to store them is in acrylic boxes. You get a lot of these boxes that go under your bed. If you have storage under your bed or in your closet somewhere, you can store them there as well. Otherwise, you can buy pull-out drawers of shoes where you can slide in your shoes so you can see them wherever they are. Because I have so many and I've been doing this for such a long time, I have collected over 100 pairs of shoes now, and I wear them on rotation. And I never keep shoes in my house that I don't wear or I find uncomfortable. Either I'll give it away, I will donate them, or I'll discard them, but I'll never keep shoes that I don't wear. So all the shoes that I have in my wardrobe are pairs that I wear. So that's my collection, and those were my tips to find the right pair of shoe for your lifestyle. By now you should know that the perfect pair is a lot more than the looks. It's about comfort, versatility, and how well it suits your personality. All the shoes that are currently in stock will be in the description box below, along with a massive wish list of things that are tried and tested. I know for a fact that they'll be comfortable. So there are lots of options to choose from. I have also included pointy toe kitten heels that are closed toe for all my office going girls. I know for a fact that a lot of office going girls require those kind of shoes. So I kept that in mind and I have added them in the wish list. So don't forget to check that out. I've also added some comfort wear for women who don't wear heels at all. Don't you worry about it. There's something for everyone. Yeah. This wraps today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself, and let me know in the comment section below what else you guys would like to watch from me next. I always read your comments and I'm constantly bringing you guys videos that actually add value in your life. So yeah, keep them coming. Send me a comment and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Until then, keep it classic and always look and feel like $1,000,000. Bye. Gotta go wash my hands.